Y'all, welcome to All in the Family 706. Hey, we just had some special guests last night. I had my moms and my dad there. You know what I'm saying? And a little bit of a clip of my wife right there. You know, we were just relaxing. My daughter was doing my dad's Dexcom last night, so he came over to get that fixed up for us. Star got exhausted. She loves my dad, loves him to death. Look how exhausted she is, y'all. Man, she was exhausted, man. At the same time, you know, we slowed it down for y'all a little bit to give y'all a little 3D image of her, just relaxing, looking like, ooh, I'm ready to go to sleep. Boy, when she gets tired, though, she is exhausted. Man, but she gets awfully amped up, you know. She gets awfully amped up. But I'll be so proud of her. Dora made her little guest appearance that turned Star up a little bit, but you know, she turned the other way and was like, man, I'm gonna just go see what Opa doing, you know, checking on Opa and what Fifi's doing with Opa and stuff like that, being a little nosy. That was it. See, this morning, y'all. We walked in this morning. I knew I had to wash Faith's clothes this morning because she got a basketball game, man. Y'all support my daughter in her basketball venture this morning, man. You know, we got her up. She read some AR books. Stars over there messing with her. As you can see, we watching AR books because we big on reading and stuff like that. My wife is getting ready for work. My beautiful queen, she's getting ready for work. Star, JoJo, and Dora just sitting there. They sat for me. They relaxed, got their little treats, you know, for doing so good. They was relaxing. They was vibing. Just chilling, you know, paying attention to what I had to do today. That was it. They listen real well. JoJo, he just don't love the treats sometimes. Well, as you can see, it's feeding time now, yeah? So we getting ready to eat and snack up and drink some water. I'm just showing y'all a little bit on what we got the food in and the kind of food we use for Star. Star uses kibbles. Matter of fact, it comes from Sam's, you know. So I'm just introducing y'all to it. So I give her a little cup of it, cup and a half to be exact. And at the same time, I put it in there. Then I get other stuff ready for it too, because some kind of reason our dogs love pumpkin. So as a treat for her, I give her a little bit of pumpkin on the top, you know. So I scoop it up. I just give it a little bit. Show y'all that there for a second. Put it in there for her. Just on top, just like a little topper for her. And man, boy, do she go to work on the food. She eats up like no other, y'all. So sometimes someone is super hungry at 7 o'clock in the morning. Man, she goes to work. But one thing I realized behind her, when she eats and pays attention to it, she really focuses. She really focuses on what she's doing, and she is just eating away. Then I mix up her water bowl. I put in a little water additive to it to keep her teeth clean and stuff like that. And I use bottled water to be exact, you know. So once she gets all that, I wait till she gets done eating, and then we gonna work on giving it to her. But someone here likes to eat in peace. I mean, she loves to eat in peace and quiet. She don't like nobody to distract her or nothing like that. So I got to get Dora out the way. Man, she just wants to be nosy and see what's going on. So now I'm putting everything up that I needed to put up. So this is all this morning. I put the spoon in the sink. I put my pumpkin that I got in there. I put that back in the refrigerator. So that's nice and cool for the dogs. As you can see, Star's going to work. She's eating. She's going to work. She got her little peace and quiet. She's minding her own business and everything else. So now pay attention now. See how she just focused on herself now? Just eating, just enjoying it. As you can see, now I'm looking at what I got to do. I knew that I got to wash my daughter's basketball jersey. So I had washed that early this morning and dried it. So I'm just taking it out the dryer now and making sure it's all dried up and stuff, and it's ready to go. She got an away game today, so we had to go ahead and watch that this morning, early this morning. As you can see, now I'm looking in the living room to see what all I have to do. You see all that? But don't worry about it. In a split second, y'all gonna see in a minute that it's all gonna be nice and tight. They go Facebook bag, lunchbox, ready to go. She just relaxing. Now, my daughter's coming out her room. She's coming in the living room looking all excited. and stuff like that, and looking like, oh man,
Hold on.
oh man. Now this is me trying to clean up the boo-boo that was left, so we got to throw that away in the trash can. Faith is coming out the house, ready for school, amped up, excited, and everything else. And I'm getting everything put in the trash can that needed to go. So I'm putting that away. I unlocked the truck for Faith to get ready. So I could take her to school, because that's my normal routine on what I do. I normally take her to school every single day of the week. So she's up there locking the door for me as she's supposed to, and I asked her to, and I appreciate her for that. Faith is a phenomenal person, man. I unlocked my door, got in the truck, just showing y'all a little ride on how beautiful the day was this morning at 7:20 this morning, because I only stayed 10 minutes away. Pulling into the school's parking lot. She goes to Curtis Baptist. It's a private school here in Augusta, Georgia. And I'm just showing y'all to ride into it. You know, it's a beautiful school. I'm coming around that corner, looking around, vibing. We listening to music. She sees one of her friends. That's her point guard for the basketball team. She called her name out. So I'm just showing y'all the name of the school as I'm dropping her off. And I'm getting ready to go back home. So I had Star in the kennel for the time being. So I know when I get home, I'm going to have to let her back out. I got to do the same routine as I did yesterday and day before yesterday. I wanted to take that out, clean that up for her, and then put in her bed and change out everything else. I also going to show y'all in a few minutes on what I use. I got a washable puppy pad that I put in there. It's easier. Instead of just using a regular puppy pad, I got a washable puppy pad. But I do the same routine since I cleaned it the day before yesterday and yesterday, that all I need to do is just spray a little Lysol and wipe it off. You know, I had to get back on my knees because, you know, I am 40 and them knees do not be working right sometimes. So I had to use that again, you know. So we wiping it down real good. Got the wash rag, got everything washable, you know. Throwing that to the side. I had to smell. I'm going to have to smell the blanket to make sure she didn't use the restroom on it. But I'm going to wash it anyway because I like to have everything cleaned up for her. That's my normal routine. I like to do that. And I just go with the flow as my day goes on, you know. Then I start finding stuff to do that I have to do in the house as the day progresses on. And then I get everything ready. I take out the washable puppy pad. I love to make sure it's lined up for her, you know. Make everything even for her. I'm real big on even, making sure everything's all right. So now I'm opening up the other side so I can get in on the other side to pull it off. You see how I just threw her toy over there? Because also I had to get her bed ready at the same time. So I'm lining everything up. Then I'm going to put the bed in there once I feel comfortable enough for having everything lined up on the sides of the bed. Then I'm going to put the bed in there. She loves to have the bed in the back for some apparent reason. On the later video, I'm going to show you exactly how she sleeps in the kennel for the time being. Like I said yesterday, that we're going to have, we thinking about getting a TV stand as a kennel or a drop kennel. We don't know yet, but y'all leave in the comments below on what y'all like and what y'all prefer. So that's the move we're going to wind up doing. But I just wanted to step in and say, man, thank y'all for everybody watching our videos for the time being. And I hope y'all enjoy the excitement that's showing you as a husband and as a business owner at the same time. I want to tell y'all, thank y'all. You know, as you can see, I'm putting the bed now in there. So for some reason, she likes to push the bed and sleep up under the bed after that. I guess she just loves to be snuggled up on something, you know. I never know what's going on, you know. Star is one of them Frenchies that she got a mind of her own, you know. She just loves to do what she loves to do, and I just love that about her. So I'm folding up the blanket, and as you can see, Star's going in there and inspecting stuff. So she's saying, okay, it's okay right now. I love it, but you know what you need to do, Papa. So I know exactly what she want me to do. So I'm taking this blanket here and I'm putting it in the front. I'm going to ball it up because she's going to just scramble up under it anyway. So I just put it in there for the time being and let it flow. And now I'm taking the other blanket. I'm going to fold that up. I'm going to put that on her bed because sometimes she likes to get up under that blanket too during the nighttime. So I just never know on what she likes to do. So she got a mind of her own, but you got to love her for it, you know. But so I put that in her bed. Now take in mind, you're going to see me move this out the way, and I'm going to close that door back up. But I'm going to leave the other door open so she can go in and out of it if she wants to. So now I'm finna smell this blanket, but I'm going to wash it anyway. I already had my mind made up. So, ain't I decided to close it up. I was like, never mind. I'm not going to put her back in there. I'm going to let her roam around the house. Let her enjoy it, Stretch them legs out a little bit. See, I got all JoJo and Dora, they napping, they tired. So now I'm cleaning up the living room. As you seen earlier, it was a little mess. So we're going to clean that up as I'm at the house by myself. So I'm going to do something so everything's nice and tight for the wife when she gets home, so she can have nothing to do. Just relax and kick her feet back and make sure everything's good to go the way she likes it, That's the way I like it. Happy house, happy wife, You know how that saying go, y'all. So just check it. I'm folding that up for him, putting that back. I'm taking face bonnet, but I'm going to put that over there with her hair stuff. That's another day, another dollar. We're going to see about the hair products that we use for Faith. And I do her hair sometimes too, if she lets me. So now I'm just going to show y'all the living room on how nice it looks for a second. See, now it's nice and tight. Look at Star, the headliner. See, now the living room is nice and tight. Star is moving around. I accidentally had my tripod sitting out filming, and Star does not like foreign objects. When I tell you, she goes berserk. So she is all amped up. JoJo just looking. Dora just be like, sis, just hush for me. She got up out the bed. So my next thing that I'm going to wind up doing, I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to finish up what I started with Star's blanket. So I'm going to go ahead and wash that on up for her. So that's one thing less that I don't have to worry about. The same routine. I put one pod in for her. Then I sprinkle some of that powder stuff on there. And then I use the little softener to soften everything up, So that's the routine that I did this morning. Just a little bit. And then after I did all that, I closed it up and I started it up. But at the same time, I want to commend all husbands and wives on here. I just want to commend and say thank you and thank you and thank you again. I don't know how many times I can sit down and say that, but I appreciate it, and I just want to commend y'all. But up under the comments, let me know what y'all like to do for fun if y'all at the house. As you can see now, I'm showing you the living room. There goes Star. She's all nosy and stuff. What's going on? Man. So I'm up here fumbling around. Fumblerooski. Woo! So I messed up. I got the vision. So now I'm showing y'all the dogs just relaxing, just vibing out. I'm just showing y'all my house chores when I'm off, just relaxing at the house, So this is some Dora and Star, they just love to play. I mean, they don't know how to come. Do they want to play rough or nice? So Star is just so playful, and Dora loves it, and she loves it. Look, she rolls on her back for her and everything else. I think it's just so hilarious on how they be going about playing about each other, so. And now you can see the living room where I done swept up at a little bit. But now I'm finna come in there with a mop in a few seconds. I use a mop that has already this stuff in it, and I just got to change the topping off of it every time I use it, and then I wash it like I normally do. So I'm just showing y'all how clean the living room is. Now I'm finna show y'all what I change up on the mop head every time I mop. So you don't want to use the old mop head because you already previously used it. Oops, I dropped the thing. Man, I messed up here, but I'm going to let it ride anyway because I know I messed up. I'm all in the frame. Y'all looking at me, and I'm saying, oh my gosh, I done messed up now. Put my finger all in the way. But man, like I say, I'm still new at it. But I'm having fun with it though, That's the whole purpose of it. You have fun, but you're showing your life story as you go on a daily routine when the husband has vacation and everything else on what we do in the house that people really don't see behind the scenes. It's a lot of work we do to upkeep a house as being a leader in the house. You got the keep everything uptight and nice. You know what I mean? So now you seeing what I'm doing. Now I'm checking if I'm in frame. Oh, I don't like it. So we're going to push it back a bit. Just push it back just a little bit. Push. Now I'm getting my mop head ready. Mop head ready to mop the kitchen like I want to. So I'm mopping up the kitchen, y'all. Let me tell you, that process there takes forever and a day. You know what I mean? It feels like it's a never-ending story. But that's the whole fun part about being a husband and being a business owner. So these are some of the things that you can see that this is normal routines. You have to be dedicated into it. You know, if you dedicate it, it can always work out for you in your favor. You know what I mean? So I'm up here relaxing, and I'm steady mopping. I'm listening to music at the same time in my ear and everything else. So then I seen something in the corner of my eye. Star made a oopsie. So I'm still mopping a little bit with the mop head and face bonnet in my hand. Then I'm steady mopping. So now I realized that she did a oopsie. And then all of a sudden, I said, you know what? I got to go clean that up. Man, let me put the bonnet up in the laundry room. And I put that up. So I relaxed a little bit. I said, okay, now I'm about to go get it. So I had to get a plastic bag that I needed to get and get the towels, what I use. So I got all that out the way, and I feel comfortable on what I'm doing now. You know, now I have something to reach out to you just to show you the daily routine on what I do. You know, now I'm thinking, okay, I'm scratching my head. I was like, man, what else? What else we got to do? Let me move this out the way. You know, I like to drink Celsius, so that gets my day going. So now I got the wet rags that I normally use. So I'm pushing that over, showing you where Star did a oopsie, because it's cold out here. Star does not like the cold weather, or do she like wet feet for some apparent reason. So I got all that up, what I needed to get up. So now I'm still steady wiping. So I got all that up, what I needed to get up, right? So I got all that, bundled that up, what I needed to bundle up. Showed you that I went to go get some Lysol so it's disinfected, right? But at the same time, I'm finna show you something that I use a lot on Star. And that's how she got comfortable with it. And I do it every time. I use a wet rag that I have. It's not disinfected, it's fragrance free. And I wipe it off because I had enough. So it's fragrance free. And I wipe it off. What I sprayed down there with the Lysol, right? I put that in the trash. And then after all that, I make sure it's all gone. I put the dirty ones in the wrapper. I took the whole bag out. So then when I took the whole bag out, I put it down for a second. And then Star was coming into the frame of things, right? So I wanted to show y'all exactly what I do to make sure her butt and her private area is cleaned up. I do this every single time. I just make sure everything's cleaned off because, you know, that's bacterial. You don't want her to get bacteria infections, you know, and all this other good stuff. So I make sure everything is cleaned off. And I just wanted to show y'all a little bit for today, a little bit more details on what I actually do. This is a spinoff on the day before yesterday's video. So I just wanted to show y'all. So at the same time, I wanted to commend y'all and tell y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. And from all in the family, love, baby.